Nice to see you again, everybody. This is my class, English for Senior High School. Still with me, Coach Ahmad Riwayadi. After learning vocabularies in part 1, let's go on our discussion on the passage entitled Elephant. This is the passage we are going to discuss. And there are some new vocabularies that you have already learned. I hope by mastering these new vocabularies, it becomes easier to comprehend these two paragraphs. Let's start to read this passage and discuss sentence by sentence. Elephant. The lifespan of an elephant that dies from natural causes is about 65 years. Rentang usia seekor gajah yang mati karena sebab-sebab alami kira-kira 65 tahun. Of course, an elephant can perish from a number of unnatural causes. Tentu saja, seekor gajah bisa mati karena beberapa sebab non-alami. For example, it can be killed by hunters. Misalnya saja, seekor gajah bisa terbunuh oleh para pemburu. Most probably for the valuable ivory in its tusk. Yang kemungkinan besar karena gadingnya yang sangat bernilai. It can die from diseases that spread throughout an elephant herd. Gajah juga bisa mati karena beberapa penyakit yang menyebar di kalangan sekelompok gajah. Or it can die from drought or lack of food that almost certainly accompanies the inadequate supply of water. Atau gajah bisa juga mati karena kekeringan atau kekurangan makanan yang tentu saja menyertai kurangnya persediaan air. If, however, an elephant survives this disaster, namun demikian jika seekor gajah bertahan dari bencana-bencana seperti ini, it falls prey to old age in its mid-60s. Gajah tersebut termakan oleh usia tuanya pada usia pertengahan 60-an. Around this age, pada usia tersebut, the cause of death is attributed to the loss of the final set of molars. Penyebab kematiannya dikaitkan dengan hilangnya atau lepasnya seperangkat giginya yang terakhir. When this last set of teeth is gone, ketika seperangkat gigi yang terakhir ini lepas atau hilang, the elephant dies from malnutrition because it is unable to obtain adequate nourishment. Gajah tersebut mati karena kekurangan makanan atau kekurangan gizi, karena gajah tersebut tidak mampu lagi mendapatkan makanan yang cukup. In old age, pada usia tua, elephants tend to search out a final home where they shade from the sun and soft vegetation for cushioning. Gajah cenderung mencari peristirahatan terakhir di mana mereka bernaung dari terik matahari dan mencari dedaunan yang lunak untuk bantalan. The bones of many old elephants have been found in such places. Tulang belulang berbagai macam gajah yang sudah tua ini banyak sekali ditemukan di tempat-tempat seperti ini. Question number 1. Which of the following is probably a natural cause of an elephant's death? A. The tremendous landslide due to a heavy rain. B. The long dry season. C. The loss of its teeth due to its old age. D. The epidemic of certain disease. E. The search of its ivory by the hunters. To answer question number 1 correctly, Let's go to paragraph 2. Let's see paragraph 2 again and focus on the sentence in red. Around this age, the cause of death is attributed to the loss of the final set of molars. Pada usia ini, maksudnya pada usia 60-an atau pertengahan 60-an, penyebab kematiannya dikaitkan dengan hilangnya seperangkat giginya yang terakhir. So it is very clear that the natural cause of an elephant death is attributed to the loss of the final set of molars. Jadi, sangat jelas bahwa penyebab alami dari kematian seekor gajah pada usia pertengahan 60-an adalah karena lepasnya atau hilangnya seperangkat giginya yang terakhir. Question number 1. Which of the following is probably a natural cause of an elephant's death? Of course, the correct answer must be option C, the loss of its teeth due to its old age. Question number 2. What happens when an elephant loses its final set of molars? A. It suffers from a curable disease. B. It is unable to eat. C. It dies from drought. D. It searches its final home. E. It is killed by the hunters. To answer question number 2, let's be back again to paragraph 2. This is paragraph 2. Let's focus on the sentence in red. When this last set of teeth is gone, ketika seperangkat giginya yang terakhir hilang, the elephant dies from malnutrition because it is unable to obtain adequate nourishment. Gajah tersebut mati karena kekurangan gizi sebab tidak mampu lagi mendapatkan makanan yang cukup. Tidak mampu lagi mendapatkan makanan yang cukup artinya tidak bisa makan lagi. Question number 2. What happens when an elephant loses its final set of molars? The correct answer must be option B. It is unable to eat. Question number 3. It is implied in the passage that the ivory of an elephant is A. Very powerful. B. Very affordable. C. Very rare. D. Very expensive. E. Very numerous. To answer question number 3, let's be back to paragraph 1. This is a paragraph 1. Let's focus on part of the sentence in red. Kita perhatikan bagian kalimat yang berwarna merah. It can be killed by hunters. Gajah tersebut dapat terbunuh oleh para pemburu. Most probably for the valuable ivory in its tusk. Kemungkinan besar karena gadingnya yang sangat bernilai. Coba perhatikan, ada kata ivory, ada kata tusk. Ini kalau bahasa Indonesianya semua diartikan gading. Cuma ivory itu adalah zatnya, sedangkan tusk ini adalah gadingnya, maksudnya yang giginya yang panjang itu. Sekali lagi, ivory itu adalah zatnya, tusk itu adalah gadingnya atau giginya yang panjang tersebut. Question number 3. It is implied in the passage that the ivory of an elephant is, tersirat di dalam bacaan tersebut bahwa gading gajah itu A. Very powerful, sangat kuat. B. Very affordable, sangat terjangkau. C. Very rare, sangat jarang. D. Very expensive, sangat mahal. E. Very numerous, sangat banyak. Of course, the correct answer for question number 3 is option D. Sangat mahal. Question number 4. Blah, 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 or it can die from drought. The underlined word means A. lack of water. B. Inadequate food. C. Drowning. D. An overabundance of animals. E. Natural disasters. To answer question number 4, let's look up our dictionary. Drought. Drought. Noun. Drought means a long period of time when there is little or no rain. In bahasa Indonesia we say kekeringan atau kemarau. See the example in this sentence. The region is experiencing a severe drought. Kawasan tersebut mengalami kekeringan yang dahsyat. Question number 4. Blah 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 or it can die from drought. The underlined word means A. Lack of water, kekurangan air. B. Inadequate food, kekurangan makanan. C. Drowning, tenggelam. D. An overabundance of animals, terlalu banyaknya binatang. E. Natural disasters, bencana alam. Kekeringan artinya kekurangan air. So the correct answer for question number 4 is option A. Question number 5. Blah blah blah, it is unable to obtain adequate nourishment. What does the underlined it refer to? A. Cause. B. Set. C. Nourishment. D. Teeth. E. Elephant. To answer question number 5, let's be back to paragraph 2. This is paragraph 2. Let's focus on the sentence in red. When this last set of teeth is gone, ketika seperangkat gigi yang terakhir ini hilang, the elephant dies from malnutrition. Gajah tersebut mati karena kekurangan gizi. Because it is unable to obtain adequate nourishment. Karena gajah tersebut tidak mampu lagi mendapatkan makanan yang cukup. Kalau pertanyaannya adalah it itu siapa? Kita harus tahu bahwa it ini adalah subjek dari bagian kalimat ini. Ini pasti mengacu kepada subjek pada bagian kalimat sebelumnya, yaitu elephant. Nah, jadi ngartikannya pun juga harus tepat. Ketika seperangkat terakhir giginya hilang atau lepas, gajah tersebut mati karena kekurangan gizi. Sebab gajah tersebut tidak mampu lagi mendapatkan makanan yang cukup. Nah, jadi it refers to the elephant. The last question, question number 5. Blah blah blah, it is unable to obtain adequate nourishment. What does the underlined it refer to? Of course, the correct answer must be option E, elephant. Well, everybody, that is the end of our lesson today. Thank you very much for joining my class. I will see you again for the next material.